Guys, who are we?
Cleveland!
And where are we?
First place!
What's up? This is Inside Cleveland Sports, inside the Film Boy Studio. I'm here with Tank, Lowe, and Jameson, and this is Sean. So, guys, first place.
First
place, finally.
Yes.
What it's been, 19 years?
19
It's been too long, man.
And counting.
Way too long.
years.
Yeah. What do you guys want to see from this? I know the road to the playoffs that's big.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well, for me, like I said, we road to the playoffs. We just got to keep going. Got to keep the momentum going. Got to keep doing the winning what we're doing. A couple of things I would change is our special teams kickoff. We need to find someone that can at least get the ball and hold on to it, not drop it all the time in crucial
That'd be great.
points of the game. Other than that, our defense has stepped way up. Joe Hayden's doing his thing like always. Kruger is having an outstanding season so far. Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Buster Screen is starting to step it up. And our defensive line. Although we've been hurting the defensive line, it doesn't look like we've missed a beat.
I definitely agree. I'm just proud of how we had all these single parts as far as having so many holes. We finally came together as a team. Not only that, you can tell the chemistry's there. And then not to mention, you forgot to mention the backs. Back to back.
Yeah.
These guys are running over these guys.
Oh, my goodness. We saw
Crowell. Oh, my gosh. That guy is astounding, man.
Yes, he
the
is.
way that he
He really
cuts
is.
back just has me in awe. Like, I couldn't ask for any better backs than what we have right now currently.
Right. I agree with all of you guys. This has been absolutely amazing. Like I said, we finally saw Crow. West finally decided to stop doing the one cut and actually run this time.
Oh, man, right up the field, right up the middle.
Brian Hoyer, I'd say he had the game of his life, in my opinion. I mean, obviously it wasn't pretty. He didn't have the big numbers. Didn't have 300 or 400 yards, but he got it done.
Need it. Yeah, he did.
What's his record as a starting quarterback?
9-3.
Yeah,
He's
9-3.
9-3.
9-3. That's right.
9-3. So all you Menzel, Warners, and haters out there, come on. we got our guy.
Trade him.
I still like
Not
Menzel.
going anywhere.
I like him too. I can't sit up here and say that I don't. I like the boy too.
But we got Hoyer. Come on, man.
I
We're
just-
winning with Hoyer. We'll be fine.
I just think this
Ignatius
is big for the city.
Finest.
I just
Like
think
Woods
this
Owen.
is big for the city.
Yes, it is.
Finally to have a winning team.
It is.
And not to take any eyes off the Cavaliers because they're gonna also win as well. But we're a
And the
football
Indians.
town first. We've
Mhm.
always been a football town,
Right.
and it's just immaculate to see this
It
happening.
really is.
Our city finally feels complete now.
Yeah.
Indians, we're talking to you.
It's
Let's
felt
go.
broken for a while, but yeah.
Shit broken in all aspects. That's another story though. But yeah, I definitely agree.
So what's next? Do you I know we want to go to the playoffs, but I'm thinking bigger. I want to see
a championship.
the AFC Championship and on to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I'm big on also like just seizing the moment at the time.
I agree.
I don't like to really wait a couple years from now. Like, oh well, we got there. We'll see what we can do this next year. If we got the chance right now, the opportunity to take it. I think we should capitalize on it and do that. What are your thoughts on that?
I think they have the firepower to do it, and in a couple of weeks we will have even of a better chance of doing it when Josh Gordon comes back.
Flash.
Like you were saying, don't want to wait till the future. We want to do it right now. I agree. We're tied for we're in a three-way tie for third place in the AFC as a total.
Oh, AFC
Although we're in first place in our division, we're still tied for third place in the AFC conference
There's
as
three
a
of the
whole.
teams that have the same winning record.
There's three people with 6-3 records right now, and I think we have a good chance of going to the AFC Championship game.
I don't think without a doubt we will. Not only that, we're going to get more essential components.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is coming in not this week, but the next week after.
But this week
Cameron
we got
is coming.
Jordan Cameron coming
Jordan
back.
Cameron's coming
Right.
back this week. That's going to be a pivotal character for us. Also, the running backs are all revving on all cylinders.
Oh, yes.
The line is coming together as they should. What was that one guy? He's from Oakland. He had 2 sacks and 2 plays.
Yeah.
2 sacks and 2 plays. Look, he came straight down the dude was just right there. He was like, huh?
Get up on my way.
And then he did the same thing. Like, what? Shut up. Get out the way.
And Phil Taylor came back too, and he made a huge difference.
He did come back. He ended up getting hurt. I don't know if he's going to be out for a extended amount of time, but he did get hurt. I did like how he came back, though. He was effective. He was very effective.
So I know you spoke on some of that, how we're in a three-way tie for the league. Let's go around the league and let's analyze the whole league in general. What are your thoughts on that?
My team was still always top team, Patriots. I think I take the Patriots over Denver all the time. I think that you can throw the Browns in there now too, though. You really can.
Without question. It just feels so good to say that, man.
Yes, it does. Finally,
with the playoffs.
Man, I didn't think it was going to happen in my lifetime.
Any teams standing out? Not only for the Browns, any other teams that stand out? I know we talked about on last show about Arizona, how they're 7-1. They just lost Carson Palmer.
But they didn't miss a beat.
Yeah,
they didn't miss a beat.
They're a gritty team. They're mentally, they have the tenacity because they always find a way to win. Well, that's the key.
I think
I have something to say about the Cardinals real quick before we go on. Arizona Cardinals, you're a great organization, but that was a dumb move that you guys made. You know this man has been injured for all these years in Carson Palmer, and you signed him to this big deal. Why?
They signed him
he had
Friday.
A non-contact injury this year.
Sunday.
You signed him. I mean, come on. Ever since the Kimo Off an injury, back in 2006 when we went to the playoffs, he's not been the same. So I just feel that's their mistake.
I actually have 2 other sleepers. Miami.
They
destroyed San Diego last week. 37 rip.
Yeah. They did.
Who did they play? They
played Detroit. They lost, but they played a really tough game. They were ahead a couple times.
Detroit, I think that's another team that we have to look out for.
Yeah.
They're hitting on all cylinders.
Yes, they are.
They got Megatron back yesterday
they
as well.
They are 7-2, and they just got Megatron.
Up top. It's a lot better than what people expect now.
Yeah, it is. After losing Cliff Averill, and I think they had Doomerville on their team too.
No, Doomerville was on
the Broncos.
That's right. That's before he went to Baltimore. But yeah, I don't think losing Averill was that big of a deal. Now, seeing that they're 7-2. Yeah.
But I know what do you guys think about the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl champion, Seattle. Did you guys anybody watch that game? How they played?
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces.
They're up and down this year though.
Man, that boy.
I think what hurt them is when they traded Percy Harvin, which I still don't know why they would have did that. Even though Marshawn Lynch had a big day yesterday.
Oh man, he had 4 touchdowns.
Fantasy.
He had 4 touchdowns and ran for like 116 yards or something like that.
Yeah, but so did Russell Wilson did the same.
He did about 100. He had 287 yards that game.
They had that in the round play where Russell would just bootleg out and take off and run
and the whole field would be open to him.
The Giants
it was crazy.
I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with their defensive coordinator, but they couldn't stop that.
They wanted him to be a head coach a couple of years ago, and he's been terrible.
Yes, he has.
Horrible.
I just think like Marshawn Lynch is like, you ever played that what's that NFL Street where they keep on hitting?
Oh yeah.
You got the super thing. That's him.
Has there been any teams that's not living up to expectations that you guys expected to be in that top tier bracket, going to the playoffs?
Oh, the Chicago Bears easily.
Oh yeah,
they got talking about that game yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't. That was an embarrassing game.
They played the Packers.
Oh yeah,
Cutler and actually the rest of the team should be embarrassed by that game.
Oh, did anybody catch the hit that Clay Matthews put on? I forget the receiver. Clay Matthews blitzed right into They did an end around. He blitzed right into
Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, it was Jeffrey. He was wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He got around the whole game after that hit too. Like he couldn't function or anything. It was just Marshall and Martellus Bennett.
And Cutler didn't play well. I thought Cutler was a better quarterback than what he was.
Would you say he's a bust?
Especially with Brett.
I don't think he has that good of a line.
Marshall.
You don't think he has a good line?
I just think Chicago's really they're just not playing together as a team and unit, and I don't think it's really on Mark Trestman. I think he's a good offensive coordinator because he came down from the Canadian League, but it's just
and he won a lot there too.
He did.
You know, you can't change somebody that knows how to win. You can't just up and just forget about somebody that knows how to win.
Right,
yeah, that's,
right.
and you know, in the Canadian League, football is a whole lot different there too.
It feels a lot longer.
Two other teams that disappointed me this year so far: the Saints
Oh yeah, the Saints.
and the Atlanta Falcons.
I still think they can win that division. I still think they're gonna win that
Yeah,
division.
they can.
I agree.
Oh, Atlanta has a chance to. That division's so bad down there. I mean, every team down there has a chance to be first place.
And guess what?
They're
Guess
so
what
bad.
teams have been beaten up on that division?
What team?
Teams from the AFC
Yes.
North.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
Division in football.
The best division in the NFL right
Oh yeah.
now.
Okay. Now we're about to get into the next game. We got Houston coming into town with Arian Foster is their workhorse right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, and what do you guys think? What are the keys to win at this time, the game, and improve our record and stay on top of the AFC North?
Hopefully from the Thursday night game against Cincinnati, our run defense can keep continuing to slow down the run.
Oh yeah.
They don't have to necessarily stop it. Just because they're not just gonna run the ball the whole time. They're gonna they got DeAndre Hopkins, they got Andre Johnson, so they're gonna be throwing the ball to a couple different people. So
And they're starting a new quarterback.
Ryan Mallett.
Mallett is
So
starting.
they might actually just try and keep the ball on the ground.
He's got a hell of an arm though. That's
Yes,
one
he
thing about
does.
him.
And a fun fact about him, he came from New England. He was behind Tom Brady for a couple years.
New England. This guy is New England fact.
If I can go back, I remember when Ryan Mallett played at Arkansas. They played Terrell Pryor, the Ohio State Buckeyes, when they had Terrell Pryor in the
Killed him.
I think the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing that at the time, I don't know if he's improved right now. The one thing that at the time that slowed him down was the zone blitz. He
Right.
could not read zone blitz, and that's what we got.
And Cleveland loves that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jim O'Neill loves running.
Oh yeah.
That's where our makeup's at.
I think that we need to do something to try to, like you said, slow down J.J. Watt.
Oh.
J.J. Watt is a force of nature within itself.
he is.
You have
He
to
is.
quadruple team him.
That's
Yes,
a man
you
right
do.
there.
And what I'm saying is, if we can slow him down a little bit and roughen him up, as rough as he is, I feel like we will have a chance because Brian Hoyer needs that time.
He does.
Yes, he does. You know what I would do with him is I would keep Isaiah Crowell in the game as a fullback just to block him.
Well, you have
That's
to,
size
yeah.
on size right
I mean,
there.
but you
Right,
have
right.
to.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Right.
physicality because he's going to come through the middle.
Honestly, with my predictions for this game, like what I would do, honestly, I would honestly let them get the couple runs and then we go back to play action,
Right.
and then at times. I think we'll get our big run plays off
Right.
of draws and stuff when he's rushing up the field.
Yep.
Right.
So I think
And-
that'll be a smart.
And Hoyer's good at getting the ball out quick.
Yeah.
So.
He is. I'd say my biggest thing is Jadeveon Clowney going to come back because we haven't even seen him play in action yet.
He was only out last week because of sickness.
Well, he was a
That
flu. I mean,
kid only lasts about a week. He should be able to come back.
I would think so, but I mean, I'm kind of judging the guy's toughness because I mean, you have the flu. I've seen guys with stomach flus play, so he's going to come
Michael
back.
Jordan played with the flu. I know it's basketball,
Oh,
but
He started
still.
to turn into Mario Williams, that first year Mario Williams had down there.
He was quiet.
Yeah,
I
He
know.
was very
But then
quiet.
in the next year he exploded.
Yes,
He did. He did.
You know, Clowney, he plays when he feels like it, man.
He does.
He like,
He was like that in South Carolina too.
He like, no, no.
Not today.
He
I'll take
also
the
got a
money.
lot of attention in his second year at South Carolina.
Yes, he did. That
He
big
did.
hit on
Penalty.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the best that I've ever
Nasty.
seen.
Nasty.
So let's get some scores going down the game. Your picks
Okay.
for this week. We'll start off with you, Tank.
I want to say that Cleveland can win this. I think we'll win about 3 points. 3 points.
Man, this is gonna be a tough one, but I'm gonna go right now. If they do, God forbid, which I hope that they do, I'm gonna say 24-21, Cleveland.
I've been against the Browns the last couple of weeks, but I'm going with the Browns here. I think they're going to win. I actually think they're going to win comfortably. I mean, like I said, Mallett's in there. We don't know about the defense except J.J. Watt. So I'm going to say Browns 30 because we've been averaging 25 plus a game. I mean, it still stays
Yes.
besides the one game. I'm going to go Browns 30, Texans 17.
Okay. And me, I know Houston's got some injuries that they're dealing with, so I think the Browns as well, like Jameis has said, I think they're going to win comfortably too. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a defensive battle though,
Oh, yeah.
because Texans do have a good defense. But I'm going to say 24-10 Cleveland.
Nice. I like that.
24-10, man, that's saying a lot.
I
I just thought about what he said.
You gotta think big,
If
man.
you can be
This
Cincy,
start
you can beat
time.
anybody.
Yeah.
It's start time. So, but that about wraps it up for Inside Cleveland Sports. Sean, Tank, Lowe, and Jameson signing
Number
off.
one, man.
Number one.
One.